Eisenloft. A mighty citadel that overlooks the only passage into ARIA. Eisenloft stands proudly amidst the Eisen ranges that separate western ARIA from the rest of Wraith. Once the stronghold of the Order of Olin, Eisenloft was the first line of defense against the legions of the Void. At the end of the Third Age, Eisenloft was frozen by a tremendous burst of elemental energy. Its existence has been all but forgotten by the people of ARIA, until now. The ice that had enveloped it for centuries has begun to melt, and the Olin awaken once more. Embolden, the elemental guardian and shield bearer of the Olin himself, has awoken, prepared to do battle with the Aesir once more. And as a member of the Order of Olin, he lives by the code: separate we are weak, united we are strong. This sentiment is exemplified in the first of our spoiler cards, Embolden, a 4-cost, blue-pitch, guardian action aura that says go again. When Embolden enters the arena, if you control another non-token aura, draw a card. At the beginning of your action phase, destroy Embolden, then the next Guardian attack action card you play this turn gains +3. By itself, this card provides little benefit outside of a +3 attack buff, but when played after one of these next 2 auras, its strength grows dramatically. Emerging Avalanche is a 2-cost common elemental guardian aura. It has Ice Fusion. As an additional cost to play Emerging Avalanche, you may reveal an ice card from your hand. Go again. When Emerging Avalanche enters the arena, if it was fused, create a Frostbite token under target hero's control. At the beginning of your action phase, destroy Emerging Avalanche, then the next attack action card you play this turn gains +3. Here we have a 2-cost aura that creates a Frostbite token for your opponent and also gives you a +3 buff on any of your next attacks. It is not Guardian specific. Combined with the 4-cost Embolden, you can play both of these on the same turn, pitching 2 blues and drawing a card, setting yourself up for a very powerful attack next turn. But your options don't end there. You could also play Strength of Sequoia before Embolden. Strength of Sequoia is a 2-cost common elemental guardian aura. It has Earth Fusion. As an additional cost to play Strength of Sequoia, you can reveal an Earth card from your hand. Go again. When Strength of Sequoia enters the arena, if it was fused, create a Seismic Surge token. At the beginning of your action phase, destroy Strength of Sequoia, then the next attack action card you play this turn gains +3 attack. Just as with Emerging Avalanche, Strength of Sequoia costs 2, meaning that you can pitch 2 blue cards to pay for Strength of Sequoia and Embolden on the same turn. As you can see, these cards highlight that tenet of the Order of Olin. When united, they are stronger than the sum of their parts. Combining these cards allows you to have an absolutely massive attack on the next turn. And what kind of attack would you want to play? Well, what about Thump? Thump is a 4-cost common guardian attack action that attacks for 6. It says while Thump's attack is greater than its base attack, it has Dominate, and if it hits a hero, they discard a card. Together, these cards are a force to be reckoned with in Draft and Sealed. By courtesy of a +3 buff on a previous turn from one of these auras, Thump can absolutely shut down an opponent's turn, ripping cards from their hand left and right. But what do you think? Will you call down the Avalanche on your opponent or summon the strength of the Sequoia? The choice can be yours as soon as next weekend at the Tales of Aria World Premiere event in the Calling Las Vegas. So there they are. What do you think? That is the Embolden line of cards. I don't know what we want to really call it. It's the Embolden combo, the Embolden suite. I don't know. One of those seems really good, but Embolden, man, if you can stack up multiple auras on a turn, you're just going to get some pure value off of playing Embolden, plus any of these two. I mean, either of these two are really good, honestly. Like Emerging Avalanche, just giving a Frostbite token plus a buff, super solid. And then Strength of the Sequoia, I saw this card and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool, because it ties you back all the way to the beginning when Guardian was first created and we were all about making those Seismic Surge tokens. But it all leads to Thump, right? Thump is it's the finisher. It is the card that you play on the next turn that just gets absolutely disgusting for your opponent. I mean, if you just put either of these, like, let's just say you get these two. You put these two together, in this order, of course, on your turn. You're getting +6, and you're giving your opponent a Frostbite token, making it harder for them to rip cards from your hand prior, so that you can then pay 4 resources and play a Thump at 12 attack with Dominate, and if it hits, they discard a card. That's gross. And just keep in mind, this is all possible if you're drafting or playing sealed, because these are common, rare, which is so disgusting. And this one's even crazier, I think. You Strength of Sequoia into Embolden. You draw a card off Embolden just like you did with the previous combo, but this time you've created a Seismic Surge token, allowing you to play a Thump on the next turn for 3. 1 blue card and a Thump. And the Thump could be the card that you draw into and then arsenal, you know, at the end of your turn, waiting for the Embolden and the Strength of Sequoia to pop, and then play a Thump down. This basically just allows you as an Oldhim player to play super defensively, which is exactly what he wants to do based on his defense reaction hero power, because he is the first in the entire game to have a hero power that is defensive in this nature. And so this allows him to just sit back, play down beneficial auras that do things to your opponent, that give you some buffs, and then if you have, I don't know, 2-card hand, or maybe a card in an arsenal, you've defended with your other cards, then you can jam down something giant and crazy. Boom, paying the 1 card that you have in your hand, and your opponent still has to respect a ton of damage on the back end. I think this is going to be very interesting going into the draft or into the sealed portion of Tales of Aria, into the Las Vegas event, which I am so excited for, by the way. I hope you guys are excited for that as well. If you are, let me know in the chat if you're going to be playing in the premiere event at the Tales of Aria premiere event in the Calling Las Vegas. I know I will be. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you liked the little intro and the lore blurb. I really enjoyed making it. Thank you, as always, to Legend Story Studios for allowing me to talk about these cards and show them off before we get to see them in person in about, oh, I don't know, like 4 days. Oh my gosh, it's like so close. Guys, get excited, get hyped. Let's see some more stuff spoiled. As always, everybody, thanks for watching.